Week number 7. Can't believe we're already 2 months through the NFL season, but this is 10 questions, week 7 edition. Let's get started with the questions. Question number 1. Should the Rams bring back Sam Bradford as their starting quarterback when he gets back from injury? Absolutely. It kind of sucks that he went down yet again, with this time with an ACL tear. I think he is a very underrated franchise quarterback when healthy. I don't think they should replace him, although I did hear for the rest of the season they've been trying out quarterbacks. They're not going to try out Tim Tebow or Vince Young, which I kind of find pretty damn disappointing that they're not giving Tebow a chance. But Sam Bradford should be their starter when he gets back and when he's healthy. Question number 2. Do you like Steve Smith's attitude and personality? Personality I wouldn't know since I don't follow the Panthers. Same thing with the attitude. I think he's a tremendous NFL player. Great wide receiver. Kind of wish the Patriots had him this season. But attitude, personality, I wouldn't know. I don't follow the Panthers. I don't watch them. I don't see their post-game interviews or all their interviews during the week. Question number 3. Are you back on the RGIII hype train? I was never on it. I thought he was going to be a great quarterback to begin with. Without the hype. He's slowly getting back. I still think he should have had a couple preseason game to get acclimated back and see how his knee would work with after the injury. I think he is getting back to what he was last year, which is always a good thing. And it'll help my fantasy football team out too. Speaking of that, second week in a row that I switched quarterbacks, and the quarterback play kind of screwed me over. Thanks, Cam Newton. Oh, and thanks RG3 for showing up against Chicago. Question number 4. Did Jim Irsay get in Peyton Manning's head? No. The problem with that game was the play call of John Fox. I didn't agree with it. I think the Colts honestly outplayed the Broncos. Pagano's a great coach. Andrew Luck is going to be probably one of the greats of all time. If I remember correctly, I think the Colts are the only team this year to beat San Francisco, Seattle, and Denver. But yeah, I don't think Jim Irsay got in Peyton Manning's head. Question number 5. What is your opinion of Rex Ryan? I think he's still good. I think he's a complete douchebag. That's what I think of Rex Ryan. I don't like that he is an arrogant prick when he wins. I think it's kind of funny when he loses. He doesn't say shit. I think the Jets are gonna finish maybe 5-11, 6-10, and I think he's going to get fired at the end of the year. One win over the Patriots isn't gonna save your job. Sorry to burst your bubble, Rex Ryan. Question number 6. San Francisco is rolling again. Have they caught back up to the Seahawks and Saints? I don't think they lost a step with the Seahawks and Saints. I still think the 49ers are better than the Saints. I think Seattle's really tough at home. I think San Francisco just had a rough patch at the beginning of the season. Some teams usually go through that, but they never lost a step with the Seahawks or the Saints. Question number 7. What do you think of more Thursday games? Only time that there should be more Thursday games is Thanksgiving. That's it. I don't like the whole Thursday night football throughout the season. I think that's kind of stupid. And it kind of sucks for fans of teams that don't have the NFL in their home, or not the NFL, the NFL Network in their home. I think they should go back to Sunday, just like flat out Sunday and Monday nights. If they wanted to do no, I don't think two Sunday night games would be a great idea. But if they wanted to try that, I'd be okay with it. But multiple Thursday night games is a no-go. Question number 8: can the Bears survive a few weeks without Jake Cutler? No, they're gonna free fall. I don't. Josh McCown's not a great starting quarterback. They got Carson Palmer's brother as a backup. Hell, I think Chicago should bring in Tim Tebow or Vince Young for a few weeks. I think that would be great for them. But I think they're gonna go either 1-3 or 0-4 in the weeks that he's gone. Question number 9: is Mario Williams justifying a $100 million contract for a defensive player? Absolutely not. He's playing like complete trash, complete garbage. If let me pull up his stats here for the 2 years that he's been in Buffalo, or a year and a half that he's been in Buffalo. I'm pretty sure that the stats are going to tell me that he sucks since he's left Houston. I think if he stayed in Houston with JJ Watt, they would have made a fearsome group of duo. Very scary duo. Let's see. This year, he's got 19 tackles, 13 are solo, 1 forced fumble. Does he even have a sack? Let's see. He's got. Then again. I think he is just. You know what? Come to looking at his stats, the 2 years that he's been in Buffalo, I think he's justifying a $100 million contract. I mean, in 2 years, he's got a combined 65 tackles, 50 solo, 20.5 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries. I think he's justifying it. Hopefully gets through the rest of the year healthy. Anyway, question number 10. Who is the most impressive player this past week? Since I'm doing this after the Monday night games, I think most impressive player this week. I'd have to go with Andrew Luck because he beat Peyton Manning. I would definitely have to say Andrew Luck for doing well against the Patriots, the Broncos. Hell, Andy Dalton looked pretty impressive this week. Calvin Johnson and AJ Green looked great. Vincent Jackson looked great. But yeah, I would have to go with, in this order, I'd have to go with Andrew Luck, Calvin Johnson, and Andy Dalton in that order. And there is a bonus question this week. Would you date a girl that is your height? I have. I have in high school. I don't mind people that are that is my height. Shorter's fine, maybe a little taller, nothing Amazonian, like those 10-foot women that go with the little forks, little forked spears and start going because you don't want that. But yeah, my height is fine, and that wraps up this week's 10 questions. Questions will be there in the description below. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. With that said, I will see you next week. Thank you for watching.